This is Seoul, a city full of many, many, many wonderful things. Not too far away, however, you have the other Korea, the North Korea. North Korea in the past few years has been a bit confident. Now you'd think that North Korea's good ally, China, would be happy about that, right? The leaders in Beijing have a small concern: money. China and South Korea share about $300 billion in trade, and the things being traded are technology. Now that makes South Korea kind of important to China and vice versa. It means that as much as China might want to support North Korea, it really has an interest in things not falling apart. Now for South Korea, that's a good thing. It means that it can maybe benefit from its relationship with China and try to make things with North Korea less controversial. But don't get it twisted. The government in Seoul is still concerned. China is a massive military and economic power on its west. That dynamic can make things a bit tense. Luckily for them, however, the South Koreans have another card to play, and it's called US military bases. Shifting to China's perspective again, US bases are a bit of a problem, and I think you can guess why. It allows America to project power into this region and towards China if necessary. Now, going back to Korea, that's a good thing because it acts as a deterrent to the government in Beijing, while also helping you protect your trade routes, not just to China, but to other countries as well. Pretend that you're China right now. You're the biggest country in the region, and maybe you want to expand your influence into the Pacific. So you send your ships towards the east. But wait, what's this? These are the Ryukyu Islands. They're controlled by Japan. That matters because if something happens between Tokyo and Beijing, Japan can make life a bit difficult for China. But let's be real, this isn't controversial enough. Let's spice things up a bit. These islands have US military bases. So if something happens, it's not necessarily Japan who China has to worry about. It might be Uncle Sam. And as we just saw with Korea, I'm sure you can imagine how much China loves these US military bases. Just like Korea, these bases help Japan balance against China while also protecting shipping and trade in the region. And if America can get the Philippines on board, it may be able to project power against China, not just in the north, but also in the south. China may also have a few bones to pick with Japan. Once upon a time, Japan occupied China, and they may have done some bad things. After that though, Japan went the complete opposite direction. Its constitution straight up banned war, no joke. That meant a smaller military for Japan and relying more on these US military bases. Recently, however, Japan has become a bit more militarily liberal. Japan, like Korea, is concerned about Chinese military growth. How does that sound to Beijing? Well, given the history, I'm sure you can imagine. So if you're in Tokyo, you have two things to worry about. First of all is North Korea. If its influence expands on the peninsula, then it may just expand towards you. The second thing is down here, the island of Taiwan. If China takes over this island, the balance of power in the Western Pacific may change dramatically. The Chinese may be able to project power towards the north and the south, which may be why Japan's prime minister, who likes to play drums by the way, said that her country may get involved militarily if Taiwan gets attacked. China, unsurprisingly, wasn't really happy about that. But the island is quite important to Japan. Oil supplies, which both Japan and Korea have none of, pass by the island of Taiwan on their way north. And that's without mentioning semiconductors, which Taiwan makes quite a lot of. If you remember what the PS5 shortage was like, then you probably know how important semiconductors are to Japan's economy. So that's Northeast Asia, but there's something I should have mentioned though. Take a look at this triangle. Within this triangle, about $1 trillion worth of goods are traded. Japan, Korea, and China, despite disagreeing with each other on many things, are all important trading partners to each other. Probably nobody really wants a war, or to mess anything up. And ultimately, to do that, you need stability. Stability is a very beautiful thing. Before that, however, there's another East Asian country I didn't mention. A country which China is not as close to as people sometimes think. What country is that? Take a look at this video to find out. Until then, thank you for watching.